Spoiler One Piece 1013. Kaido defeated Luffy, Ulti defeated, Bigmom ordered to kill Zeus. Hello everyone, welcome back to Top Shounen. The last chapter 1012, showing us the return of Sanji, when carrying Zoro to the main hall, accompanied by him and Zozo also has Izo, Kawamatsu. Meanwhile, the remaining Red Star divided to support allies, all the most important characters have officially joined the battle. Including Yamato, Kaido's daughter gave Momonosuke back to Shinobu, to run to the top of the skull to aid Luffy. Especially when she heard that there were only two of them remaining from Momo, she immediately sensed the danger, when Luffy had to duel with his father. Yamato's worry is completely grounded. When she had been fighting Kaido for the past 20 years, she knew that no one could beat him down, in a solo match. Even this chapter 1013, Kaido also showed why he was named the strongest creature in the world, by teaching Luffy one more lesson. Also, one cannot ignore the aggressive Ulti detail, rushing to avenge her brother page 1. But her target was not Bigmom, but the dog Komakyo. After hitting it and rolling it back to the ground, Ulti continued to mistreat the children, slapping Otoma's face with her clawed hand. This was definitely the wrong move, and Ulti's inability to move, she made Bigmom angry, turned indignant, signaling that something bad was about to happen to Ulti. But Nami was the one who made the first move. The big sister hit her with a lightning strike, causing Ulti to fall back and forth. But for sure, like chapter 1004, a simple lightning move like this won't do anything. And what will Nami use to defeat Ulti, or Bigmom will take care of her? Here, we invite you to watch all of this video, to take a look at the main news in the One Piece chapter 1013 spoiler. The title of this chapter is roughly translated as, Bigmom's Frenzy. In fact, the spoiler title is a bit confusing, and sometimes not very meaningful. Sometimes it's a spoiler named one side, until the chapter comes out one way, also because the information is not complete. Roughly the title content wants to talk about Bigmom, and her homies. Bigmom was trying to handle Zeus, but it escaped in time, to be beside Dai Nami. As for the specifics, I will say it now. 1. Bigmom treats Ulti. At the end of chapter 1012, Nami was unable to endure Ulti's actions, and despite being scared to death, knowing that she was not her opponent, but Nami stood still to fight. Despite Usopp's advice, the older sister used the thunder tempo to attack, but Ulti recovered almost immediately. Just like the last time, in general Nami had to create a bigger lightning, but to do that, she needed Zeus by her side, or borrowed Bigmom's Hera to use. Of course, Bigmom will never lend. Seeing thunder does not lose to dinosaurs, Nami switched to using the wind. She used tornado tempo at Ulti, intending to blow her away with it. But Ulti immediately dodged it. You guys have seen how fast she was in chapter 1012. Ulti also prepared to defeat Nami. Last time Nami was only threatened, forcing Nami to say Luffy wouldn't be able to become Pirate King. And now, after being teased 3 times in a row, apart from the 2 lightning strikes and the saying that Luffy will definitely become the Pirate King, Ulti will definitely kill Nami. However, there is another more dangerous enemy here, who also wants to take Ulti's life, which is Bigmom. Partly thanks to her being a mother, Nami confidently stopped playing like that. And without disappointing Otama, the older mother immediately took action, saving Nami. Bigmom used an unnamed attack, a combination of Napoleon, Prometheus, and Hera, to attack, knocking Ulti down. Normally, Bigmom only used lightning, fire, sword, or at most a fire sword, but Ulti was crushed by all 3 homies. You know how mad Bigmom is. This fruit Ulti considered all tastes, lying on the floor like his brother. Everyone must eat onions. 2. Bigmom plans to kill Zeus. Zeus goes to Nami. After Bigmom finished Ulti, a brief flashback scene took place, which was about the new homie, Hera. It is true that it was created at the request of Prometheus. The son before that had the timely help, so take advantage of her begging. He told Bigmom that he wanted a girlfriend. It was true that Prometheus was very tired of going down to the kitchen to steal cooking oil and bring him to play with Zeus. But Bigmom always calls Zeus more, that makes Prometheus uncomfortable. So by the way, it also wants Bigmom to remove Zeus, after having Hera. But Zeus was guilty of not knowing anything. He still detects Bigmom's place, without knowing the danger lurking. Already, goat blood still surfaced at this moment. Zeus saw Hera and that broke its heart. It just fell in love with Hira, but it also hurt when Bigmom created a new homie, with the same attributes as me, proving that I was going to run out of time. Bigmom is also very cruel, telling him, I don't need you anymore, Zeus. Hira, you can eat it. So Bigmom could not take back her own soul, as my previous prediction. The Sorosora's powers only allow Bigmom to put souls into inanimate objects, or animals. Not being able to transmit souls to corpses, or put into people to prolong life. That means even if he shared his soul with the homie, Bigmom could not get it back. That's why Zeus was important, she had to expel all the way to Wano, and then give him the chance to atone. When it was too useless, wanted to permanently remove Zeus, Bigmom did not recite the normal lifespan spell, but left another homie to tear away Zeus's soul fragment. That meant the homies could kill each other, but she could not take back her soul, but gave it away. So Zeus can be free, if he leaves Bigmom and the other three homies. However, it did not run, but begged her to spare her life. But a guy like Bigmom never knew mercy, even if boys and girls could kill them, what were these three pets? She still orders Hira to devour Zeus, maybe they have the same attribute, if Hira finishes eating Zeus, it will become a female cloud, and become stronger. At the same time, he wouldn't be fascinated by Nami, this was probably also Prometheus's intention, since he saw Zeus follow a girl so he betrayed it. Punishing Ulti, then let the homies liquidate the keeper, now Bigmom has just dealt with the Straw Hats. Since Otama was slapped by Ulti, most likely unconscious, she is always safe, but is unable to help Nami and us stop Bigmom. Now she was trying to attack Nami and Usopp, right now, without listening to the holy words, stop to teach Bigmom a lesson, then sure, hurry up and run quickly. Zeus too, seeing futile begging, he also fled, he tried to escape from Hira, and always apologized to Nami. Now Zeus has become a wandering cloud without Bigmom or Nami to feed it, sooner or later it will starve. Because thunderstorms are different from fire, its captive conditions are much more complicated than Prometheus. But just flying around, feeling very futile, in general it is reasonable to be with Dai Nami, to let Bigmom create Hira, this will definitely happen. One thing I never thought about was that Bigmom tried both the Ulti and Page One sisters at the same time. Is she really forming a third force in Wano? If so, from now on, Bigmom will not be anyone's ally anymore, anyone can now turn into enemies, the Bach Beast crew also needs to hold Bigmom, not just our side. 3 Kidblocked Bigmom. Leaving her behind, Nami's group died is a sure thing, but fortunately Kid appeared in time. Since chapter 1011 he has found out her location. Kid uses his Punk Gibson, against Bigmom. Of course it didn't work, but Law was also nearby, as he left right behind Zeus. Zeus denounced the place, then Mr. Lo8 was also not far away, just a little more he would come to assist. Here is still Kid and Law contracts, together to stop Bigmom. But the best is still to use tactics, but confronting the 4 princes but demanding to use strength, it is like suicide. I'm still inclined to Law's ability to spread the news, making the Bach Beast crew believe that Bigmom has turned around, and then turns to bite each other more. 4 Kaido defeated, threw Luffy into the sea. Continuing with the war on the top of the skull, in chapter 1013 prediction, I also mentioned this mighty battle. However, I can't believe Luffy was defeated so quickly, I even thought that he would have to hold a few more chapters, until Yamato got there. But no. Yamato ran up and Kaido was resting tired at this level, he really had a corset. It is true that Luffy comprehended the highest level of armed haki, and then covered the king over his body. Even though the skill is not inferior to Kaido, fighting without touching the opponent, then punching him a few times, thinking that is good, tell you to go first, here I take care of everything. But when Luffy punches Kaido's litmus, and the sky is split in half, it can be called horizontal. But the fact that you lose is something that everyone can guess and win is new. Both Haki and Kaido's physicality eat off what Luffy has, only his stubbornness, along with the main character Haki. But at this moment, it still wasn't working properly, Yamato's worry had come true. This Kaido is not the odor on the Shopee, he is the strongest pirate alive, the fact that Luffy can use the high-level Haki, only makes Kaido even more excited. The more excited he was, the more killing moves he would launch. Kaido used his full strength on Luffy, to show him his so-called class. People often say this to each other, if you want to fight hand-to-hand, look for Kaido. Because of all the living creatures, from the ground, the sea, to the heavens of this world, this pirate is known to be the most powerful. This super cool trailer says it all. When Oda admitted that he didn't think away yet, let Luffy defeat Kaido. Then Lu is bloody dog, asking for solo with him, but if you like to fight with each other, you will find the right person. Any comments that Oda was Nef Kaido, or overbuffed Luffy, must have disappeared by now. What Oda built, about one of the most powerful creatures in the world, it is still completely correct. The council match is a bit rotten, but solo is the way he likes it. Kaido is shown to be the best of all he has, obviously Luffy cannot resist. After defeating Luffy, Kaido said, "The results are too obvious. I haven't been this excited for a long time. But I made a mistake, I should have cut your throat, and declared victory early, like then no one believes you can win." Kaido praised Luffy, he acknowledged his strength. Kaido admitted he was wrong, if he let Luffy survive, he would definitely become a disaster. Especially nowadays, even at a young age, he can still manipulate high-level haki, something that very few strong guys can do, as his own mouth admits. Therefore, it is impossible to break the will, or make Luffy surrender. Kaido is forced to eliminate him immediately, if he does not know when, he is the one lying on the ground. He even admitted that he was wrong, and should not have taken Luffy to Uden, though somehow he was able to go so far after only a few short days. But Kaido understood, that day it was necessary to cut off Luffy's neck, not be haughty, to bring Udam to give the Plague Queen. Certainly coming, for other supernovae, as well as Zitsuo, Kaido will do the same, that is to kill the root herb. At the end of the chapter, we see Luffy was knocked down, falling from a Nagashima into the sea. This is called karma, when a couple of young buffaloes earlier, fighting to push an old woman into the sea. However, in my opinion this is the real mistake of Kaido, when he did not cut his throat but threw it into the sea. Crocodile also made a similar mistake, defeating Luffy, but did not kill himself, and allowed him to die in a sea of quicksand. Now that Kaido threw Luffy into the sea, in Alabasta, Nico Robin saved Luffy's life. And at Wano, who will do it? Maybe I have to wait until the new chapter comes out, I can predict more. 5. No stories next week. The final news, next week there is no story. It is very spicy, when it comes to the dramatic chapter, it is why that the break next week. But somehow, the stories of people like them, they come out, you guys try hard to read chapter 1014 later. Just now is the spoiler information of the latest chapter 1013, I will update more as soon as there is new news. If you find it interesting, please donate the likes, shares, and subscribe to a channel to support Top Shounen. Goodbye and see you again. Yeah.